Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Te Atiawa First Nations people on whose traditional lands these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Absolute pleasure to have you along. You can hear some music and stuff, talking and stuff in the background. I have my mother hooked on Escape to Rural France. Love it. Ben, I've been watching it for, 18 months or so. It's my downtime over the coffee in the morning watch. So I really encourage you to subscribe to his channel. It's just good brain freeing time. So set her up on the playlist and she's just on my tablet and she's just watching it up the hallway there. So sorry I wasn't on yesterday. Mum had some blood tests in the morning. Needed some hemoglobin. Platelets are doing wonderfully. They're coming back really strongly, and apparently platelets are what comes back first. But she needed some hemoglobin, so while she was going through that, I vacuumed, mopped, cleaned, shopped, folded washing, and went and got some scripts filled, etc., etc., etc. So yesterday was pretty full. For those that are new, I am Australian. I'm currently in New Zealand, just looking after my mum while she's going through chemo, but she's doing amazingly well. So it is just a case of going through the motions at the moment. Staying in an Airbnb, so I apologise if the lighting and sound isn't terribly great. Okay, what I want to have a look at first up, actually, Mum made a comment. My mum, who is very intuitive and spiritual, made a comment last night that, gosh, aren't all the readers looking really tired at the moment? And yes, we are. So it's just the energies that are around at the moment are just really intense, overwhelming. And I'm just going to put it out there, buckle up your seatbelts because it is going to get worse probably for the next, feeling like not quite 2 months, probably the next 8 weeks, something along those lines. It's going to be until the election arrives, the voters cast their vote in the US, and then it gets sorted out through the legal system. Okay, but what I want to have a look at first up today, I'm using my Gilded Tarot Royale. Mike Johnson has come out. So FEMA have said with the Hurricane Helene that's gone through, Hurricane Milton that's about to hit, FEMA is desperately in need of more funding, more assistance. They have asked Congress, because it is Congress that has to vote on it, to please authorise more funding, and Mike Johnson has said no. Mike Johnson said no. Congress is on holidays. The House is on holidays. He's not going to call them back. They're not due to come back until after the election. So he's just said no. Tough bickies. Okay, and then you combine that with Trump with his ongoing lies, let's call it how it is, his absolute outrageous lies about the lack of assistance that people can apply for, and saying that there's no help available. People are getting saying that volunteers are being turned away and supplies are getting just mounting up. It's all lies. It's all lies. Do your own research. But I want to have a look. So Mike Johnson has said there's no rush for Congress to vote on help the FEMA funding, and they will wait until after the election to vote on hurricane relief. Now, if I just have a look over here, it's a Mother Jones article. With the Federal Emergency Management Agency, in other words, FEMA, reeling from major staffing and funding shortage amidst the impact of Hurricane Helene, House Speaker Mike Johnson refused on Sunday to commit to reconvening the House before Election Day to aid the recovery effort. Oh, okay, so let's have a look. Well, we know who's behind. It's the same person that's behind the complaints about the border issues, but refusing to bring the bill to actually solve the border issues. It's the same one that is behind, you name it, any chaos that can be sown, and then claiming that they're the only one that can fix the chaos. But let's have a look. I just want to have a look at the energies behind Mike Johnson doing this. What's going to happen for Mike Johnson? Come on down. Let's have a look. Okay. Right. The Queen of Cups. Something not yet revealed. Yeah, it is a crossroads moment here. So this is feminine energy, mature, emotionally mature, stable feminine energy. So feminine is internal. Something yet to be revealed in her cup. And we've got full illumination here. Okay, so who is this female? Let's have a look. The energies behind it. We've got behind what Mike Johnson's doing, we've got justice and we've got ending. Right, so blind justice, but also the sort of truth being drawn and balancing out and bringing about an ending. I have seen multiple times that Mike Johnson will be removed from the speakership position prior to the election. I wonder if this one's his undoing. We've got here the Empress, the birth of something significantly new, bringing forth feminine energy. Can also be Russia, though. So let's see how. Oh, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana and a queen. This is huge. So we've got out of a significant ending and death. I mean, don't gloss over the fact that Hurricane Helene has caused multiple deaths. We have here a rebalancing, a balancing, a rebalancing, full illumination. A female bringing forward a really powerful message of stability. Okay, karma hanging over it, the lovers, the contracts and agreements, and we know who that agreement was with Mike Johnson. And it is families that are suffering, families that are finding themselves entrapped in this situation, not getting the help that they need. Okay. Oh, I found my mouse pad too, by the way, after doing without. Look at these major arcana. Secrets coming to the surface and being revealed, but also the sheer lunacy of it. The hard work going on behind the scenes to be able to bring the funding forward, the lies that are going on, and then the loss and disappointment and heartbreak. Whose loss and disappointment and heartbreak? As they try and hang on to the money instead of giving it to those that need help. And we have the Biden administration. We have a tower moment for Mike Johnson, and we have a new plan being brought forward, a new plan under consideration. We have having boundaries being set up and having to surrender to the boundaries that are being set up, juggling the money, trying to decide what ship to wreck on the rocks. This is manipulation. This is about money choices that need to be made. There is a hidden agenda here, something surprising coming out of left field, and a new announcement being made where Mike Johnson is going to have to defend himself. And here we have, he does not like what's on offer, but it is for the sake of the voters. Okay, I am really feeling so a decision needs to be made in regards to new money. Mike Johnson is tying it up. Literally, he is hurting those that are most desperate. But we have a lot of announcements coming out really quickly. He's going to be seen and heard for his role, and we have the Fool, the new start. These are really fascinating cards. We've got strength here, feminine strength coming forward, bringing with it a truth about the bipartisanship of the emperor, the trying to keep in control, and the manipulation, which is purely an abuse of power. I don't think this is going to play well for Mike Johnson at all. The news is out there that he's the one that's basically said, nope, we're not going to do it. Why would he? What? So how's this going to play out for Mike Johnson? How is this going to play out for Mike Johnson? Show me, how is this going to play out for Mike Johnson? No wonder my poor little cards get so abused and used. Let's have a look. How is this going to play out for Mike Johnson? How is this no going to play out for Mike Johnson? Right, the money is there. It's on offer. It's available, but he's the empty basket. He's not harvesting the money. Okay, stop there. Not harvesting the money available. So the government has the money that for this hurricane relief. Yes, it might mean going a little further into debt, but deal with now and deal with later. Um, his actions will have consequences as well, but the harvest, he's refusing to draw on the money there. So how's it going to play out for Mike Johnson? Challenged by the Emperor. I don't like using this card for the Biden administration. I'm going to say challenged by Trump, the Trump energy, the dictator, the Emperor, my way or the highway. I'd love to know what he's got on people. This is about the giving and receiving of help at the foundation. This is what it's fundamentally about, is helping those who need help. In the past, some sort of contract and agreement that he's got with this fading entity, this fading emperor. Love to know what Trump's got over him. So and here's Biden crowning the reading. Biden might make an executive order in regards to this, because we've got Biden taking away this control, this Trump control. Okay, how's it going to go forward? It's about families that are finding themselves entrapped and caught up. Externally for Mike Johnson, it's not going to go well. Absolute, a tower moment. Internally, we've got this feminine energy coming forward with a new plan. Now, Hakeem Jeffries is my king of wands, so I'm wondering whether this is internally the message coming forward, because kings are externally doing, queens are internally doing. Full exposure, finding himself fully exposed. He's going to be put in a position where he has to defend himself. There is some sort of offer that is going to be made that he doesn't want to take. And here we've got same cards, different order, the Queen of Cups. Again, you've got the King and the Queen. So the Queens are internally bringing this forward, not yet revealed. King of Swords, there is the externally bringing forward a plan, a strategy. Volatile messaging, the smoke and mirrors that's going on is going to be stopped. And here's the help being brought forward, but we've got the Devil there, and then we've got Harris, and then the voter. Oh, and the voters finding themselves in this position because of this devil energy. So it's literally, again, going to be a Harris-Trump type face-off. How's it going to go for Johnson? Not well. Ending. New speaker. I keep seeing Hakeem Jeffries. I know you're down to 30 days, but I keep seeing ending. New speaker being brought forward. Okay, now I want to have a look. That's Mike Johnson. Is the funding going to get? Are those that need the help going to get the help? Show me. Are those that are affected by Hurricane Helene and then Hurricane Milton? Don't forget, Trump's got his GoFundMe page for the hurricane relief, of which 97% of the money's raised is going to Trump himself. Let's have a look. I mean, this is a guy who will steal from a cancer charity. Show me. Will the funding bill be somehow passed? Right, the manifestation. I wonder if it's the manipulation, the ability to bring this forward. So show me, will a funding bill for FEMA. I mean, goodness me, it's in the midst of a devastating hurricane, and there's another one right on the doorstep. Oh, you want that one as well? Right, new start. Will the funding, will the funding, will the funding be approved? However, it will be approved. Okay, end of this. I think what it is basically the Biden, the Congress, they're just end of their tether at the shenanigans. Absolutely. Ending of this sort of messaging. In the past, a lot of anxiety, nightmare situation. I mean, it couldn't even be a question. Loss and walking away. Will there be a bill passed? 3 cups spilt. There might be, I keep getting three GOP House members are going to resign. I mean, they're so close to the election at the moment. They're just going to, again, resign in disgust over this. There is a harsh truth that's being brought forward, but a new strategy that's being brought forward, a new plan for the sake of the people of the US, externally. Yeah, shining a clear light on the snake in the path. We know who that is. Let's see what the outcome is. Internally, again, three who may not resign, they may simply cross the aisle. Let's see. Yeah, there's secrets that will be brought to the surface in regards to this. It's also my chaos and lunacy card. Something's going to be revealed here. Page of Swords, bringing forth the truth. Page of Pentacles, bringing forth the money in the face of the abuse of power. And here we have a rebalancing and justice for the people. And then we have the joy, something being brought to an end. Trump, perhaps, his role in this being illuminated and brought to an end, as there is this new messaging that's brought out that they need to surrender to. It's not going to be huge funding, but we've got here a lot of information coming out really quickly. We've got this Queen of Cups energy again, but it's going to be the downfall of whatever agreement this is. The plan is going to find itself shattered. There's going to be new agreements to get the funding out there and the ability and moving forward with it. Do not be surprised. I know you're only, 30 days out or something along those lines. Do not be surprised if 3 GOP House members cross the floor to back bringing forward a bill for FEMA funding. I'm just going to put that out there, and it may feel sooner rather than later. Yeah, the bipartisanship and the hidden agenda and the lies. This is not about the people of the US. This is about creating chaos for the Biden-Harris government in an attempt to stop them getting elected. This is about money that is there available, but not bringing it forward. But we have the truth being brought forward, a decision about which way forward to go. Johnson's going to have to defend his position on this, but then we've got Biden, the Biden administration or the Democrat administration moving forward, coming to an agreement to bring about the help. And there is going to be a destruction moment for those that are trying to hold the money up. So yeah, I don't know that I couldn't tell you previously what it was that was going to be Johnson's downfall, But do not be surprised if this is it. I get 3 crossing the floor or resigning or something along those lines. See you later, Johnson. Let's get this bill passed. Okay, hurry up, guys. Okay, talk to you shortly. Catch you later. Bye bye.